Hey, sophomore students. This lesson is about something that I've mentioned on a couple different occasions, ARDP articles. That stands for Analyze, Respond, Discover, and Pursue. So what I'm going to do in this video lesson is kind of introduce you to what they are and why we're doing it, let you know how you can expect them to go throughout the course of the year, but also provide a little bit of a rationale as to the why behind the what. So I do have some opening reflection questions for you. Questions like, how do you feel about writing? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is it something that's easy for you, or is it more of a struggle? Is it hard for you? What has been your experience with writing in English class in the past? And then, do you want to get better at writing? Does that matter to you right now, or maybe does it not? So maybe pause the video and spend a couple minutes and just think through those questions. Go ahead. My hope for this whole unit, the ARDP that we're doing throughout the course of the year, is that you see writing a little bit differently. I think that this work will ultimately help us in achieving our deep hope. But my hope for this is that you see writing in a little bit of a different way as a result of the work we do right now. Much of our writing lessons and development throughout English 10 will come from our ARDP work. And I know you don't know what that means yet, and that's okay. But just know that a lot of our writing instruction will come from this work. Now, we'll still do writing in our Huck Finn unit, let's say, or all of our different units. But some of our nitty-gritty, really technical writing instruction and lessons and work will come from our ARDP work. This is work that begins right now, and again, like I've said, occurs throughout the course of the year. It's ongoing alongside all the other units that we're doing. So while we're doing Gatsby, let's say, or Huck Finn, when we get to an ARDP day, which will typically be at the beginning of the week, we'll kind of pause wherever we're at in that unit, do some ARDP work, and then hop back into where we were with the other unit. So through our ARDP work, you will develop skills in the following: reading, critical thinking, annotation, thesis statement development, main idea development, paragraph writing, argument structure, grammar, editing, and more. You'll be better at these things because of our ARDP work throughout the course of the year. So here's part of the reason why we're doing this. In the spring semester, we have a big essay unit that takes a ton of work and time. It's challenging. It's a lot. Part of the reason why we're doing ARDP work, we're doing writing instruction and practice all the time throughout the course of the year, is to get us ready for this unit. By the time we get to this unit, because of the work we do along the way, the essay unit should feel like a breeze. Because the good news is that we're getting ready for it right now. So like I just kind of said, throughout the year, we're taking baby steps to develop our writing skills to help prepare us for that end goal of the essay unit. So that end goal is the essay unit. Like on that picture, that's the flag. And rather than do it all at once, we'll do it a little bit at a time. You'll be well prepared. So in order to write the essay, that's a big task. We'll break that big task up into little chunks, and we'll kind of build on those chunks throughout the course of the year, starting right now. So we are actively getting ready for that end goal right now. Here's what that looks like. Here's the essay unit. There's the finish line. We're going to start with annotation, and then we'll throw in thesis statements. So then we'll throw in main ideas and paragraph structure and argument structure, grammar and editing along the way, and that will get us prepared for this essay unit so that, like I said, when we get there in the spring, it'll feel pretty easy, or much easier than it would have if we started it right now with all of this work to help us get there. So the so what question. After analyzing information, responding to it, and discovering our place within it, within the broader scope of the world, how does this show up in our lives in some way? We'll ask and explore those questions. How does this impact and change me, and how am I different as a result of this? We'll ask and explore those questions too. So I'm going to go back to the slide that has all of the different steps on it. Typically what we'll do at the beginning of the week is I will give you an article that is about some current event topic. Your job will be to read and do one or more of these steps with that current event topic article for that week. So it'll be a weekly thing where we'll practice these skills, and as we get further and further on in weeks, we'll add in more and more of these skills along the way, with the ultimate goal of getting us to that finish line, which is the essay unit in the spring. So that's kind of a very condensed and short version of what the ARDP articles are all about. It'll make much more sense once you actually get one and we practice it, but that's what we're doing, and that's why we're doing it. That's it for this lesson. Thank you, class, and I'll see you in the next one.